Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swings through that one.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch, not close.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
That misses the zone. Now 3-1. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch misses. Marsh matched a homer in his last game. Just missed. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Tying run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
And that's with a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
And that is out of play. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That misses the zone. Ball one. Harris in his 4th year batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jurickson Profar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Here's Sean Murphy.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh makes the grab, and that's the inning. Strider back to work. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. Kepler leads off second with nobody out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. So now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So digging in, Alec Bohm. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And it is
That's
2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris grabs it on the run. One left for Philadelphia. Back at Truist Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Little chopper rolls foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Acuna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through the sweeper. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Broken bat, roller to first. Harper. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. A little bit low.
1.
Two outs. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Fouls one off. 2-2. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Ball 1 there. Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That misses. It's 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That's down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
To third, and foul ball. Strider deals. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Now a check swing, but he held up. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. This is Bryson Stott. Popped out and fouled ground. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Man at second. Foul ball there. Up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And he is bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2. And that one upstairs. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Austin Riley at the plate, and first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Profar now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Kepler batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Up the middle. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is gone. Trey Turner goes deep. 3rd home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
Bohm stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And ball one. Bohm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side, Albies throws to first in time, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marsh under it. Makes the catch for the out. Now in for the Braves, Brendan Donovan. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was born in Germany. Next pitch is outside. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen. And Joe Ross, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Romano also throwing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Waste no time there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a foul straight back.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Inside, 1-2 the count. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Hard hit down the line and left. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. 1 runs in, runner around third, on his way to the plate. Across is the runner from first. It's 4-1.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Olsen stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on.
And a base hit right there. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So 2 down. Here is Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Long gone. Austin Riley delivers. It's so 2 away with nobody on. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Profar, the next to hit, takes outside. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 7-1. 6th inning coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Buck Farmer.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And Castellanos is out. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next offering is down low. Marsh off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground right side. And that is the inning. 2 left on. Back here in Atlanta. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Brendan Donovan. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Acuna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Right through there for a strike. The Braves up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Misses outside, and it's 1-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. But it's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom. New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
On the ground, Donovan whips it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Trey Turner now
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Donovan slings it across. Turner is out.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Here's Bryce Harper. And that one wrapped foul.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and
strikes.
now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
2 balls, 2
Boom.
strikes.
The runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So now here's the DH. Kyle Schwarber swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
They say you win. First and second,
No ball,
2 down.
2 strikes.
Here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Phillips back to work. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's a
I got a
ball.
ball,
Went
1
with the
strike.
sweeper. That's to third. Trey Turner gloves it, and it gets by him. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Harris stands in now, looks at that one inside. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here comes the skipper. Next to hit, Sean Murphy. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And one in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kirkering getting loose as well. That one pushed to the left and foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is inside. That misses. And a full count now. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. Man on second, 2 down. And that one in the air center field. Marsh under it. That is the inning. So coming into the game now on defense. Drake Baldwin. He takes over behind the play. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dylan Lee.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And he'll shoot. Ball one there.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Lee, a 6'3" lefty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Base knock center field. Here comes Real Muto. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count. Inside, ball 1.
Stop off of first with 2 away. That's in there. Now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. And we're back. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's fouled away. And that one ripped to left. Kepler makes the grab, one down. Now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss as he was late. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Banks, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's going to be Marcelo Zuna. And a foul ball. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here is Matt Olson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. We go to the ninth. Now the left. Drew Rasmussen into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that.
1-1.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Here's Turner now. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes a ball. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball two. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and this one looks like trouble. Kepler coming home. He will score.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Tapped softly on the ground. Arcia to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. And now here is Harper. The left-hander on now, number 43. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds tight. as the count moves to 2-2. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on with 1 out. And now Kyle Schwarber. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Just missed.
Outside.
Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Turner at third. Harper at first. 1 gone. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. And now Nick Castellanos. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one.